I said yes to a diamond ring 3 hours after standing at the riverbank where my sister vanished. My twin sister Chloe was 20 when the current pulled her under at Blackwood Creek. It was 4:15 p.m. on October 14th, our shared birthday. I was at the bakery picking up our cake when the police called my cell. The cashier was handing me my change when my phone started vibrating. I didn't pick up until the fourth ring. This year I turned 26. I drove out to the creek bridge alone at 6 o'clock in the morning before the fog lifted or anyone was awake. Stood against the damp iron railing for an hour and talked to her. Told her about my new promotion, about how dad finally sold the boat, about how mom still keeps Chloe's bedroom door locked from the outside. I dropped a silver guitar pick into the rushing water because Chloe played until her fingers bled. Cheap plastic ones. She had a glass jar full of them. By 8:30, I was home. My roommate Sarah had left a coffee cup on the counter with a sticky note. It said, "Happy birthday, survivor," with a little hand-drawn sun. I drank it in silence, showered, and went to work. I'm a high school counselor. Thursdays are always packed. I listened to 9 teenagers talk about their futures, and none of them knew the ghost I was carrying all day. My boyfriend Liam picked me up after. He'd been planning a quiet evening for weeks. I told him no big crowds. He completely understood why. We ate takeout on the floor of his living room, watching the rain hit the window. He gave me a rare vinyl record I'd mentioned wanting back in July. He'd remembered for months. Then he pulled out a small velvet box. He didn't make a big speech. He just asked if I wanted to spend the rest of my birthdays with him. I said yes. I hadn't made a wish in 6 years, but I made one right then. Liam took one picture of our hands together, the ring catching the dim apartment light. I was smiling. First photo of me smiling on October 14th since the accident. He posted it to his private story. Maybe 40 people saw it. Caption said, "To my brave girl, happy birthday." At midnight, my phone rang. My dad. I answered half asleep, thinking it was finally a birthday wish. "Are you out of your mind?" he whispered. I sat up. "What's wrong?" "Your Aunt Carol saw Liam's post. You're out there celebrating getting engaged on the day your sister died." "It was also my birthday," I said, my voice shaking. "You think Chloe would want to see you partying today?" "I think Chloe would have bought the ring herself," I said and hung up. I checked my notifications. Nothing. Not one happy birthday text from either parent. Not a single voicemail. Nothing from Aunt Carol, who had the time to screenshot Liam's story, but couldn't take 3 seconds to type happy birthday. Sarah was the only person who remembered I existed. Liam woke up, saw my face, and quietly deleted his post without me asking. That made it worse. I told him he didn't have to do that. He said, "I know, but I don't want them hurting you more." That was the first time I cried all day. Not at the riverbank, not at work, not when my dad called me heartless. When someone was actually kind to me. 2 days later, my mom posted a photo of Chloe's preserved bedroom. Caption read, "6 years waiting. We keep it exactly how you left it, my angel. Never forgotten." 62 likes. Hearts from all the relatives. I looked at the photo for a long time. Then I zoomed in on the nightstand. Sitting right there, leaning against Chloe's old reading lamp, was a silver, cheap plastic guitar pick. The exact same one I had dropped into the creek 6 miles away just 2 mornings ago. Would you like me to generate a catchy YouTube title and SEO tags to go perfectly with this script?